Hey bunnies, welcome to another video. For today's video, I want to talk to my girlies who are actively having sex but do not want to get pregnant. Let's just jump right into it. The first way to guarantee that you will not get pregnant: abstain from sex. It's that simple. And I use the word abstinence because abstinence is more so like a temporary pause. It's something you've done before, you tried it, you liked it, but you just want to, kind of where I am in life right now. You want to take a pause because honestly, truly, nobody deserves your body. Like, nobody. And if you're choosing to have sex, do it for you, do it because you enjoy it and because you want to do it. Celibacy, on the other hand, is like a lifelong commitment. Celibacy is for like nuns and priests, people who give their selves and their bodies to the Lord, and they are not going to have sex. They're not even going to get married type of situation. That's how I see celibacy. So the number one way to not make sure that you're not getting pregnant: abstaining from sex or becoming celibate. The second way is obviously birth control. That includes condoms and pills and patches and IUDs and all of these things. These are also not 100% effective, but prevention better than cure. The third way, which is my personal favorite, is tracking your cycle and pulling out. Because a girl like me, I don't like taking pills. I'll never remember to take the pills. Like, it's always something. I remember when NuvaRing first came out, I had a NuvaRing. My ex said he could feel the NuvaRing when we were having sex, so he didn't like it. And me is a complete yammet. If my man said he don't like something, we're not doing it again. Okay? And this is why I said nobody deserves me, because when we're ready for yam out, me yam out. Okay? Now, IUDs, I've heard of it, like, girls are still getting pregnant with it or get lodged in like the fallopian tube or something crazy stuff. Minute into that. Tie your tubes. That's what I'm gonna do for 2025. I'm definitely getting my tubes tied. Hand to God, we're doing it. We're tying the tubes. We're cutting, we're burning. No more kids up in here. That should have been my number one way to not get pregnant: tie your tubes. But the doctors will say if you're under 25, if you haven't had at least 3 children, if you have never been married, they're gonna ask you all these questions. What if your husband wants kids? What if you get remarried and he wants kids? Blah blah blah. Make sure you think it through. Make sure you talk to your provider, your healthcare provider, and all of that. Tie your tubes. Back to what I was saying. If you're a girly like me who's not a fan of the pill or any other type of conventional birth control, the pull-out method and tracking your cycle is what's going to help you. Assuming that you have a regular cycle, which is like about 28 days. My period lasts for 4 days, and then on the 5th day after my period, that's when I start to ovulate. This is very important to know, knowing when you ovulate. Having sex 3 days before ovulation is very risky because sperm can stay inside of you for up to 3 days. Okay, but it's still less likely for you to get pregnant as opposed to having sex while you're ovulating and him ejaculating inside of you. If you choose to have sex while you're ovulating, you can always take a morning after pill. The morning after pill is not just Plan B. There are a bunch of different brands. Julie After A, I call it After A. I asked the CVS girl what she called it. She said After A. Whatever, but there are so many. One of my friends, Kimmy, I mention her all the time. We have a video on here together. She posted that Publix started carrying like literally in the grocery aisle on the shelf, you can pick up a morning after pill. I don't remember the brand that it was, but there are so many brands out there at a lower price point than Plan B. Plan B is just like the face off morning after. Now, when you Google the morning after pill, it will tell you that it does not work while you're ovulating. Once you're ovulating and the egg is released and ready to be fertilized, there's nothing you can do. But again, prevention better than cure. Take the goddamn Plan B. Okay? Rusty Nail and Pepsi. I realized this is like an old Jamaican thing. I learned like literally last week that rusty nail is actually a plant. And it's not a literal rusty nail. Do with that information as you will. Okay, with the tracking of your cycle and the pull-out method, you have to make sure that your partner knows how to actually pull out. On the days that you're not ovulating, it's a very unlikely, like the chances of you getting pregnant are very, very small. You should still be careful. Having sex back to back to back every single day he's busting inside of you is very risky. Very, very risky, right? Our body is very fickle, very, very fickle. So this is why I say make sure that you're tracking your cycle. What I use is the health app on my iPhone. If you have an iPhone, go ahead and use that. I stopped using Flow when I learned that Flow will sell your information or just hand it out to like the government or the police or whoever, especially now with Roe v. Wade, you know, being overturned, with abortion being illegal, with if you're having a miscarriage, doctors can't perform a D&C on you until it's like our lives are literally in the palms of these old men's hands. Like men who don't even know how a period works, how to put in a tampon. Men who are taxing us for sanitary products. Keep that in mind as well. That's not what this video is about. How to not get pregnant. Track your cycle. Right? Know when you're ovulating, know when you're not ovulating. And I'm assuming you have a regular period. If you have irregular periods where it come when it won't come, talk to your gynecologist, talk to your OBGYN. Okay? They would have the best information for you. But as for me and for you, I'm telling you, track your cycle. Don't be afraid to take the morning after pill, even if you are ovulating, because prevention better than cure. Okay? Okay, and yeah, that's that. That's how you not get pregnant in 2024 going to 2025. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. If you feel like I should have mentioned something that I did not mention, please leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace, sign, and kissy face. Bye.